Hello everybody, how are you doing today? This is going to be a real quick video. This is Alina S. Brown. For those of you who don't know who I am, I work with women to help them empower, enhance, and execute on ideas they have in life and business. And I'm authorizing my class, No BS Selling for Women. If you are a woman, hey sister, I love you. For the No BS class, No BS Selling. I'm not talking about a bad word. The BS stands for something else. So if you're a woman, you're in ministry, you're in leadership, you are in IT, you're in anything where you need to bring productivity to your company, to your church, to your ministry, or to yourself, you need to know how to sell. And so this is going to be a no cost class. It's going to be October 22nd. So I've been talking about it every day. But right now, today, I want to talk about are my efforts in vain? So all this week, I said I'm going to be talking about truth. We always say those who worship God must worship him in spirit and in truth. But we think worship is a song. We think worship is music. We think worship is going to a building, the edifice of a building. But he said the true worshipers should worship him in spirit and in truth. So are you the truth? Are we living the truth in our business? Are we living the truth in our life? Are we living the truth? Are we living the worship that we talk about? So are my efforts in vain? I'm asking. Am I talking to people in vain? Or the things I'm doing for marketing, is it in vain? Me selling my business, is that in vain? Because have I set things up properly? Have I asked permission? Do I have permission? Have I built rapport? Am I living what I'm talking about? Is it prevalent in my life? Can you see the fruits of my labor? That's the question. Is my efforts in vain? Are my efforts in vain? And I was talking to somebody this morning. I said, I left a message for someone. I said, we got to get to the point where we plan. My grandmother was very virtuous, very, very together. My grandma went shopping on Thursday. She cleaned the bathroom on Friday. She cooked certain meal for her husband on Saturday, and she actually got her toes done on Saturday because he would do the toes for her. Then on Wednesday, she did a certain thing. On Sunday, she did a certain thing. We knew at certain days of the week what to be expected in the household. Thursday, if we came there, Thursday, she wasn't there. She was grocery shopping. Friday, she was doing something else. On Tuesday, she did the clothes. So we knew there were certain days that she washed and hung clothes on the line, and that's what she wanted to do. That's what she lived. Certain days that she tended the garden. It's certain times of the year that my grandmother made jam and jelly, and she canned vegetables and stuff. She had a plan for her household. She had a plan for who she was. So when she told you how to take care of your husband, she took care of hers. When she told you how to tend the garden, she took care of her garden. When she told you how to raise her children, she was raising hers. So everything she spoke over people's lives, she had exhibited it, and she was an example of what she was talking about first. Are our efforts in vain? Are we talking about telling people about selling? Are we telling people about how to do their businesses? And yet we have not lived this life ourselves. It says my network is giving me some problems. Oh, there it go back, my connection. So are we living this life that we're talking about as business people, as entrepreneurs? Are we living this life as leaders, in leadership, in what we're doing? Are we leading by example? I always say, I set new standards. I defy the odds. But do I really know what that look like? Do you know that anytime you level up, opposition is waiting to attack you? Anytime that you walk in excellence, mediocrity is coming to attack you. So when we say that we are these things, do you know when you go and coaching in somebody's coaching class, the minute you sign up and get in that class, that's when you start having a lot of opposition. Because when you just make a decision that you want to change, then everything's going to start coming against you. That lets you know you're on the right road. And I'll say, are my efforts in vain? I really, really, really want to hone in on that. Are my efforts in vain? If my efforts of speaking to other people isn't in vain because I have not done the work myself. I've been selling my god sister on here. I've been knowing her since I was young, but she tell you, I've been closing people for a very long time. So mostly everything I've done from the time I was in grade school up until now has involved selling. I'm not even in a selling position right now. I am in a tech position, but I actually am the top one in selling warranties over the sales team. Because selling is what I breathe, live, and do. I look to get results. That's why I say that you have to be effective force. Virtue means an effective force. Virtue means efficacious. People say, I'm a virtuous woman, but are you getting results in your life? There's so many virtuous women that don't have no influence over their husband. Husband running them up, children running them up, but you virtuous. How you virtuous when you have no results? You have no fruits. Virtue, look up virtue. Virtue means effective. Getting results, getting the desired intent. It means to be deliberate and intent. And women, you cannot sell without intention. You cannot sell without being focused and deliberate and directed by the Spirit. I'm directed by the Spirit. So I want to share these things with you to give you something to think about, some food for thought. Let us be about what we're talking about. Let us be the work. Let us do the work. Let us be the work. Let us do the work. Let us be the work that we're talking about. Let us be the course that we're selling. Let us live the course that we're doing. Let us be these things that we're talking about. Let us be about these things. Let us not look at everybody else and see what everybody else is doing, because there ain't no truth in that. Ain't no future in front. But let us be about what we about. I'm about no BS selling. Come and see me. I got my women. Go to womancommandments.com and you want to get a devotional. You want to change your life on your own, and you want to walk your own steps through some devotional steps. My book is only $14.99. It's a devotional. It's called Woman Commandments. There's 52 commandments in there, one for each week. And I also have a Woman Commandments shirt there, a bundle for you. So go to womancommandments.com. But right now, there's no cost for this no cost BS selling. I tell people all the time, even if you in ministry, you need to know how to impact, inspire, and influence people properly. Sometimes I had a person talking to me about an issue today that it shows that he does not know what he's talking about. The issue that I brought to him, the solution he's coming up with does not match the problem, because he doesn't understand what I'm saying. And instead of using humility to receive what I was saying to him, his ego got in the way. So now everybody's going to know that he does not know what his job is. So a lot of times, if we exercise a little humility, we can learn a whole lot more, because pride goeth before destruction. If we just exercise a little humility, we can learn a whole lot more, because pride goeth before destruction. So I am the work that I'm talking about. The no BS selling, I've done it, I've lived it, I breathe it each and every day. I'm living, thinking, acting, speaking, believing, breathing, and being and doing the thing that I'm talking to you about. And it ain't no cost to you. All you got to be is a woman. Peace and blessings to you. Join my group. Selling is a virtue. Get into that one-day class, and it is free. Peace and blessings to you. Have a great day.